Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share with you a very emotional and heart-touching love story. Every story here is filled with the feelings, pain and little hope. So please listen till end, and if you like it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's begin with the story.
After my husband passed away, all the responsibilities fell on me. We had a big house with a garden in front. I needed someone to help with the work, so I decided to hire a helper. The man I hired was decent looking and just a year or two older than me. My daughter was studying in a good boarding school. One night, while I was on my way to visit her, it started raining heavily and we had to stop at a hotel. That night, in the same room, it was just me and my helper. I couldn't fall asleep, so I called him closer to me.
Now listen to this story from the beginning. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.
My name is Sarah. I'm 35 years old and I live in a small town in the county. My husband used to work in a company. We were married for almost 12 years. We had a lovely daughter who, as she grew older, we sent to boarding school for her studies. My husband would come home very tired from work. Because of constant stress and health problems, one day he suddenly passed away. He left me and our young daughter alone. Financially, I was stable because my husband had invested in life insurance, the stock market, and mutual funds. We owned a big house, with a front yard and even some farmland nearby, but despite having money and comfort, the loneliness was unbearable. Managing everything alone became too much for me. That's when I thought of hiring someone trustworthy who could take care of the house and the farm. A friend told me about an honest man looking for work. His name was John. He was unmarried, and he had lost both parents when he was young. With no family of his own, he had been working different jobs to survive. A few days later, John came to my house. He looked simple but hardworking. He told me he could cook, do gardening, drive, and handle almost any household chore. His sincerity impressed me, so I hired him. There was a spare room on the top floor of the house, and I gave it to him to stay in. John quickly proved himself. He would wake up early, clean the garden, water the plants, and then prepare delicious meals. He also drove the car very well. Because of him, it became much easier for me to travel whenever I wanted to visit my daughter at the hostel. He treated my daughter warmly, making her feel cared for, almost like family. One rainy season, John and I went together to see my daughter. On the way back at night, the river overflowed and the road was blocked. We had no choice but to turn back and stop at a small roadside hotel. We booked a single room. I told John not to sleep in the car but to rest on the couch in the room instead. That night, I couldn't sleep. It had been years since my husband's death, and the loneliness was breaking me from inside. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I called John closer. He was surprised, but when he saw my tears, he comforted me. That night, for the first time, I felt that this man wasn't just a worker, but a true support in my life. Gradually, our relationship changed. He treated me with respect and trust, and I began to see him as part of the family. One day, I gathered the courage and asked John, "Will you marry me? You're an honest man. If it had been someone else, maybe they would have taken advantage of me. But you always gave me respect. You treat my daughter like your own. I feel safe with you." Hearing this, John's eyes filled with tears. He said, "Ma'am, it would be an honor for me. If you want, I will stay with you for the rest of my life." Later, we spoke with my daughter. She said, "Mom, I really like him. He always takes care of us." Within a few days, we had a registered marriage. After that, my daughter finally got the love of a father, John got a wife and family, and I got a true life partner. Now, we live happily together. Friends, sometimes loneliness can break a person completely. But when a genuine, honest person comes into your life, everything changes. Love goes beyond age, society, and definitions of relationships. When the heart is pure and intentions are true, every bond becomes sacred.
So friends, this was today's emotional love story. If you like this story, please like the video, share it to your friends and subscribe to my channel for more beautiful stories like this. Thank you so much for listening. See you soon in the next stories.